You need to hear this. Number 7. Hi, y'all. It's APG Jamie here, and I'm happy you're here with me. You are, right? Okay, you must be because you clicked on play. So anyway, let's talk voice, shall we? That's our topic today, voice. What the heck does it mean to have a voice? And I'm not talking about hearing myself chattering, okay? Because really, I don't like speaking in front of people. You know, I know that sounds weird because here I am just chattering along. But I'm not in front of you. I'm in my own space in the safety confines of my own studio. No one else is here. Not even my puppy dogs are here with me today. Okay? So you know, it's just me and a microphone. That's it. Okay? So here's some excuses. I don't like speaking in front of people. We've just went over that. I don't have anything to say. I'm not smart, and nobody wants to hear anything I'd say anyway. And so on goes the list of reasonings. And these are all good excuses. Most of us may think this topic is for outgoing people. But I tell you, it is especially for introverts. And I know this because I am one. I'm not suggesting that a voice puts you out in front, speaking great wisdoms to crowds of people. I'm referring to you discovering you. Yeah, it's the same thing. Your voice is inside whether you know it or use it. It is there, and finding it can be like going in a dark, scary cave or floating on a brilliant blue wave of wonder. And maybe it slips back and forth between the two. Creating an artin is a way to discover you, your voice, what you need and want to say, even if you don't want to hear it or anyone else to hear it. Okay? And I know that's not necessarily why most of us start arting anyway. It's like, oh, I'm going to go on this road of discovery, so I'm going to do some arting. No. It's just a byproduct, y'all. Arting is a creative outlet, and we've gone over that, and we will probably go over this more another time. Maybe even later on in this exact video. So let's say you don't know anything about your voice. How can one start, you may wonder? Make a list, and let's do this the mind-mapping way that Dee Willingham has taught us. Write out what you like. Think in general terms such as, I like the outdoors, I like coffee, I like bare feet, and so on and so forth. From there, write what you feel. You know, an emotional thing about that other stuff you just wrote down. Or maybe you just thought about it, and that's okay too. That is mind mapping in a different form, but it's still the same. You know, about your specific things. Move on to what color does it make you think of. And don't worry about what people say. Certain colors mean certain things, and you know, it is not about anybody else. This is about you. Does red make you feel strong, or does red make you feel like you need to survive something? You know, it's all good. So now continue moving out until you run out of thoughts about it, or you get tired or bored of it. It happens, people, it happens. So now these are just parts of you, your voice. They don't have to be the only concrete thing that exists for you. We are very complicated beings, and as such, two things can be true about us at the same time, even opposite things. Okay, what if you don't know what you like? I've been there, y'all. Start with what you don't like. List out things you don't like, such as, I don't like sweating. I don't like warm milk. felt like stickers in my feet. You get the picture. Okay, now write what you feel, an emotional thing, about those specific things we just discussed, okay? Write out what or why you don't like them. What colors do you think of? Now, please don't second guess yourself, because there is no right or wrong answer here, right? We all associate in our own way, and that is the right way for us. Now list the opposite of those things. This may show you the stuff that you do like. So then proceed on mind mapping for those. I encourage you to question you. Why do you do things in a certain way? And then question your answers too. And speaking of that, we sometimes don't understand why other people do the things they do. Maybe if we stopped and examined why it bothers us, we may be able to come to terms with some of that kind of stuff too. No, I am not a psychologist. I have no brain psychological training. I ain't no doctor, y'all. These are just things and thoughts that have helped me on my road to me discovery. So this is a great study in finding personal symbols also, which is a form of voice. Oftentimes we have subconsciously made symbols for emotion and we didn't even realize it. Go back through some of your old journal pages. And if you're new to this kind of thing, this is why we want you to date your pages, okay? So that you can go back and see different things that you may have been going through. What kind of turmoil or joy and gladness was going on in your life during the times that you did those pages and or artwork. Because it's not just journaling. This can be art. Like canvases you're painting and stuff like that. Okay, or sculptures or whatever your medium and form is. Okay. And see if you have repeated images, and like I said, try to keep track of sort of what was going on in your life, and maybe you'll be able to figure out why you did some of that stuff. Okay, like I said, date your stuff. It is important, and if it's not important to you, it might be important to those who come behind you. Who knows? Maybe you're the next wonderful spiritual leader, and I'm not talking on the level of Jesus or any of the other prophets, okay? But your voice may just be the one to help pull someone else out of the darkness. All right? And I think that is most of our purpose in life. All right? Is to pull ourselves out of darkness and perhaps give someone else a hand up. All right? Okay. So, and it's okay if you don't see any symbolism. All right? I mean, it's just, it's like whatever. So, maybe now's a good time to make up some symbolism. You can spell it out. You can say, okay, well, for me, a square, okay, a four-lined square, four-sided square represents direction for me. Why? I don't know, because it does. A circle, and these are kind of common things, y'all. A circle, essentially, for a lot of people, is the circle of life. Not for everybody. And then you got swirls, which are time and travel, and that, and you can have the same symbolism as other people. You don't have to be an individual and because it's all about your symbolism, not somebody else's. Okay? Okay. So, congratulations, you are finding or understanding your inner voice. The practice of art is a practice of being you. The wonderful being of you. There it is. Thanks for watching, and happy artin', y'all.